Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today on Cosplay Girl Budgets, we are doing a paycheck breakdown for my second paycheck of December. And if you're new to my channel, this channel is about cash stuffing, budgeting, as well as traveling and anime conventions. So if any of that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. I would love for you to join my journey on this channel. So let's get started. I started filling out the bills portion of this, and then I was like, well, you know what? Let's fill it out together. So let me rearrange some stuff. I do have a little bit of news pertaining to credit card stuff and my emergency and kind of a spontaneous move that I did, but we'll get to that. First off, my total income for this paycheck is $1,861.62. For my bills, they're all pretty much generally the same, which is why I decided to kind of fill them in. So rent is I always stuff half of it. I get paid bi-weekly, and I put $925. For my personal loan, I put $256 to the side. That's half of it as well. For my car payment, I put $51. I originally was going to put half of it. This is only a quarter of it, but the way things worked out with some of these higher amounts for my cell phone and my car insurance, I decided to just save a portion of it this time around. So my cell phone is $133.95. My Spectrum, which is for my internet, is $64.99. My car insurance is $103, and then for my Visa, I got $40 cents charged to my credit card for Etsy fees. I have to call them because I took all my listings off, but yet I got charged 40 cents. But that is what's due. If it comes back, then, you know, I get credited 40 cents on my credit card. So let's add these up. So 925 plus 256 plus 51, 103.95 plus 64.99 plus 103 plus 40 cents. And that will be a total of $1,504.34 for my bills this time around. So if we subtract it from my main income here, so minus $1,861.62, that gives us a total leftover of $357.28. So now we're going into my weekly expenses. I don't have my wallet with me. I'll probably end up doing that when I do my main cash stuffing, but I did want to go through and kind of look to see what I had left and if I have any rollover in here, which I think I do. So for groceries, I spent everything. So we usually, well, we as in I, I usually put in $70 for 2 weeks. That is a little bit on the tough side to budget, but I have been making it work. For gas, I have been budgeting $80, which I think I'm still gonna do. And I have some left over. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm actually going to move this into my buffer. And now in my buffer, we have $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 in buffer. I think once I get to $20 in buffer, then I will reallocate whatever is, you know, that goes to the buffer. We'll go to other different categories that I need. So that's good. And that's pretty much it for my weekly expenses. in this binder. And for create, which if you are new to my channel, this envelope is basically like to remind myself to create joy. It's essentially like a spending envelope for anything that I want, and I am not giving myself any money this to pay period. I've just been trying to keep myself from spending money on myself. For dining out, we're going to do $20. I am going out with a couple of friends for around Christmas time or after Christmas, so I do want to have some money to buy food, personal, which is for my like toiletries and stuff like that. That is going to get nothing. So in total for my weekly expenses, we have $170. And we are going to subtract that from our leftover $357 and 28 cents. And that leaves us with a leftover of $187 and 28 cents. So from here on out, the 28 cents I'm not going to continue. I'm just going to leave it in my bank. So really we have $187. So now we are moving into my sinking funds, and I'm going to kind of put this over here so we can take a look at what we got and how much I think each envelope is going to need. Okay, so let's flip to Enzo. So Enzo has $15 in here right now, and we're going to add another $15. Oops. And that will bring us up to $30, and that is enough for his food. I still have plenty of food for him, so I should be okay until next cash stuffing, and hopefully I can build up this envelope so that I can buy him a new bed. That's my purpose. I have been debating if I want to like split up like his personal items with like just, you know, a general envelope for him, and then separate the pet food, because I do find that sometimes I will save money in his envelope, but it will just all go to his dog food, and I won't, you know, I won't buy him a new bed because I don't have any money. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know down below if I should separate them or if I should just allocate more to his envelope. So Vet is going to get $10 today, and that I really want to like kind of get this going further. So we have $30 in here, and we are going to add 10, so that will put us at 40. His vet expenses are usually like $300 to $400, so I did do his checkup and he's good for a year, so I have a year to save up for that. Car maintenance is going to get $10 as well, and right now it has $40, and then it will have 50, so that'd be good. Household has $1 in here, and I'm going to keep that in there, and I'm going to add $10 to make it 11. Health has, I believe it's $5. Yep. So I'm just going to add 5. And health is really for just like co-pays and stuff like that. So I think if I add at least $30, because usually sometimes I go to urgent care at least once a winter because I have a really bad cold or something like that. So I usually do like to save up a copay. So that's what I'm working towards. So that'll give us 10. And then fitness, I'm working up to go to a warm yoga class. I love hot yoga and stuff, but I want to try doing a warm yoga because I haven't done it in a while. The difference between the two is temperature. Hot yoga is usually like 90, and warm yoga can be anywhere from 70 to 80 degrees. So I'm going to add another 5, and that'll bring us up to 10. Family, right now we have $6 in here. And I'm going to put another $2. I think, you know, just a little here and there is going to build up this envelope, because I'm really not needing it for anything at the moment, but I still want to save up for if I want to like buy them something or take them out. So little by little, I will build that up. I did add an envelope, occasions, because I just remembered I have a wedding to attend in April. So I need to start saving up for that. But for right now, I'm just going to slump it into all the categories that get $1. So I'm going to do it a little differently this time. And I like the idea of rolling for what category gets $1. So what my plan is to pick one category that will get automatically $5. It's going to be the one that I need the most. So right now that is wardrobe, because I need a new winter coat. So that's automatically going to get $5. And then for the rest of the categories, I am going to be, I'm not going to write anything, but I'm just going to put $11 here. And that's going to be in singles. And then on my cash stuffing day, I'll roll a D8 to tell me what the dollar will go to what category. So I think it'd be fun to do it that way, and it'll keep me motivated instead of just sticking $1 in each one, which is fine, you know. But I think this will be a nice way. And then each week or each time I get paid, I can put money, like $5 towards something that is necessary or something that I think I need to, you know, beef up. So that's it for my binder. I do have some money here, 20, 40, 55, 56. That is going to go back to the bank for a credit card payment. So that's it for that. And my dog finished his food, so let me go give him a treat. I will be right back. If you hear a pitter patter, that's just Enzo. He wants some lovin's. Okay, so that's it for this binder, and we are going to move into our savings. So I kind of missed using my anime convention binder, so that is what I'm using now to stuff for Katsucon, and I wanted to show you it real quick. My longtime subscribers will recognize this binder, but if you're new to my channel, I want to show you. So an anime convention is basically a place where people of the same fandom like to gather and share their passion. So this one in particular is anime. So there is a convention badge, which is what I'm saving up for now. The hotel expenses, which is going to be about $250. Noms and sips, which is my category for drinks and food. Transportation, which is like gas and parking that I go to, that I need for it. Dealers and artists, that is my spending money, because that's what they call the merch rooms, the dealer's room or the artist alley. And then I have a miscellaneous category. So that's what I'm doing, and I don't have much time to save for it. So I did some calculations, and I have about 4 paychecks to save up for this, which is really not much time. So I'm going to be making quite a bit of sacrifice, and I've divided it up. So I need 85 for the badge, which I need to buy really soon. So hopefully with this paycheck, I'll be able to buy that. I think I will. And then for the hotel, it's $250. So that equals $335 divided by 4. That gives us $83.75. So every paycheck, I'm going to be, for the next 4 paychecks, I'm going to be putting $84 into my binder. And now this only takes care of my convention badge and the hotel. What I'm planning to do for food is use my grocery money, and transportation is going to be my gas money. So during that pay period, the last pay period before I go to the convention, I will put extra into my groceries and gas and less into my sinking funds. I'm gonna have to cash flow it a little bit because I definitely have not been saving the way I should for this convention. And hopefully after the convention this year, I will be more efficient with saving, because I feel like if I saved $5 or $10 here and there, I wouldn't be trying to save $84 each paycheck, which is taking from other categories that I could be saving or spending, you know. So just a little life lessons from me. Don't do that. And if you are saving for a long-term goal, that is a great way to do it, to, you know, see how much you need to save up for it and divide it by how many paychecks that you need by that vacation time or trip or whatever. That's what I do, and it's been working out really well for me. So that's the anime convention binder, and you'll see that a lot more now. And then this is my savings binder. And let's see, this is where I need to do a little bit of updating, because I had $700, you know, a little over $700. Maybe it was closer to 800 on my Chase card, and I just couldn't go into the new year with that much money left on it. So what I'm planning to do is pay it off with my emergency fund. And I know that that is not the point of an emergency fund, but I can't take it anymore having money on a credit card. And so I have decided that I'm going to be pulling out some of my savings to pay off my credit card. So I'm going to be pulling out my cash savings, which is $20, and also all of my emergency, which is $5, $6.50, $6.70, and $6.90. So this has already gone to my credit card, $650, and this is going to go back to the bank. So $20, $40, $50, $60, plus the other $56 that will go into there. And I will probably update on the screen how much I have left of the credit card. Obviously, I won't be able to pay it all off by the end of December like I wanted to, but this is the least that I can sacrifice. I didn't want to dip into my move out funds because I really can't touch that. That is one thing that I need to put aside to move. So I didn't want to take away from that. So that is what I've decided to do. It was a little bit impulsive of me, but I really wanted to get that paid off, and I couldn't see the funds building in my envelopes without, you know, taking a chunk off of that. And that money from the Chase was residual from my Las Vegas trip, and I just want to go into the new year with a semi-clean start. So I will be putting this money into my bank account along with the money that I have back here for the bank. And yeah, check out the screen to see how much I will be still owing on my credit card. But hopefully by January 1st paycheck, I will be able to just completely take out the rest. So with that being said, I'm not going to be putting anything into my cash savings and my emergency. So I'm just going to start brand spanking new in the new year, trying to build up my emergency fund. And I have a couple fun ideas to do that. For my future, I'm going to be putting, which is for my move out expenses, I'm going to be putting $10 in there. I'm just going to keep continuing to do that. For my concert vibes, I'm going to be putting $5. For Christmas, I'm putting $5. And car trouble, I am going to be putting $10 because I don't have any more $5 spots. So hopefully I did that all correctly, because I'm kind of doing this based off of my memory at this point. So I had it written down and then I don't know where I put it. All right, let's see if everything adds up, because I totally forgot to add that stuff and subtract. So let's go in here. We have 15 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus the 11 plus 5. So that is $73. That's going into my sinking funds. Into my savings, we have 84, 10, 5, 5, and 10. And that's 114 altogether. So it'll even out once after Katsucon, and I'll be able to save up. My next focus will be the wedding. So I think I'm going to do it like that. Just focus on each event that's coming up, and then, you know, obviously I will still save for other future events, but that's how I got to do it for now. So let's see if I did this correctly. So I have $1,861.62 minus 1,504.34 and minus 170. Oops, did I add that? Yes, I did. Okay, hold on. Minus one. Oops. Let me redo that. All right, minus 170 minus 73, and there we go, 114 minus 114, and that leaves us with 28 cents that's going to stay in my bank account to just build up until it becomes $1 or $2. And yeah, that's how I'll kind of build a buffer. So that is my budget breakdown for this time around. And normally I do my cash stuffing for my bills binder, but I'm like, this might be a little bit longer video than I anticipated, so I will save that for my regular cash stuffing this time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope that doing this budget breakdown kind of shows my thought process on how I do my paychecks, and I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Thank you so much for watching, and if you stayed to the end of this video, please put a little peace sign emoji, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!